videos and the chips that they are using. They are targeting young kids, and it's a slow poison. So if people are going to carry on buying from these illegal shops and spaza shops, they are going to consume this poison, but it will take like 2 years for a person to die. So it's not a poison that is going to kill people now. So that's why people must be very careful, and they must stop right away. From tomorrow, the 1st of June, nobody must buy from spaza shops. But people, sometimes are stubborn. They will still go and buy from those shops. Unfortunately, there's a collateral damage from any war that is fought in the world, and sometimes that is going to happen even if we are not anticipating it. So we are calling on our people. Siyacela abantu bakithi, siyacela kusukela kusasa mhla ka-1 June 2026, sicela abantu bakithi beyeke ukuthenga ey'tolo zabantu bokufika sekufakwe opoison ema-chipsini. Into ebivele ikhona le, ziningi iy'ngane sey'file vele, kodwa lokhu sekwenza mawala, bazokwenza mawala kule nyanga kaJune. Okubuhlungu ukuthi bafaka upoison ongeke ukubulale same time. Upoison ozokubulala mhlawumbe after 2 years. The videos and the chips that they are using, they are targeting young kids, and it's a slow poison. So if people are going to carry on buying from these illegal shops and spaza shops, they are going to consume this poison, but it will take like 2 years for a person to die. So it's not a poison that is going to kill people now. So that's why people must be very careful, and they must stop right away. From tomorrow, the 1st of June, nobody must buy from spaza shops. But people, sometimes are stubborn. They will still go and buy from those shops. Unfortunately, there's a collateral damage from any war that is fought in the world, and sometimes that is going to happen even if we are not anticipating it. So we are calling on our people. Siyacela abantu bakithi, siyacela kusukela kusasa mhla ka-1 June 2026, sicela abantu bakithi beyeke ukuthenga ey'tolo zabantu bokufika sekufakwe opoison ema-chipsini. Into ebivele ikhona le, ziningi iy'ngane sey'file vele, kodwa lokhu sebekwenza mawala, bazokwenza mawala kule nyanga kaJune. Okubuhlungu ukuthi bafaka upoison ongeke ukubulale same time. Upoison ozokubulala mhlawumbe after 2 years. So you'll be see them very happy, bethi hayi bye South Africa. They know ukuthi 1 million people in the next 2 years are going to die. So stop buying from these shops, foreigners, as from tomorrow. Stop. Ufuke uqhubekile ke vele ke phela bakithi sesiyothini phela ngoba phela wena uyithandela ukudla kwabantu. Or pushing tribalism, and as South Africans we are not built out of hate, but if you are a man, we need to remind our men in South Africa that this country didn't just become what it is now. There are men and women who sacrificed their lives. There are men and women who worked hard and they were paid less to build this country for us as their children. And it will be a shame when we grow up sikhule singamadoda singakwazi ukubaluleka kwezo. Njengamanje sizoshintsha into ephathelene nezwe. Kufanele abantu bazi ukuthi izwe liyini. Amadoda kufanele azi ukuthi izwe liyini. Kungabi mnandi nje insizwa ukuvuka njalo ekseni kudliwe inhloko, kuphuziwe utshwala, kuhanjwe kuyolalo. Akeke kuphele lokho. Ake uvuke ekseni ucabanga into eyodwa njalo ukuthi konje izwe lami ngalisiza ngani. Asinandaba ke nayo yonke lento ekhulunywa ngabanye abanyanya izwe. Asinandaba nayo yonke lento ekhulunywa ngabanye abaholi abamukela imali esingazazi ukuthi bazozenzani, basiza ubani ngazo emazweni ase-Afrika, benikezwe imali begugumbe nazo bese bebuya bezodelela izwe lase South Africa. We are not xenophobic as South Africans. We are helping our police and our politicians and our leaders to understand that we are the people. We are affected by these situations here. So ingakho ke sisukuma maphoyisa, and we want to thank you maphoyisa. We want to thank you policemen and women for understanding that when you are around us, we are not causing any harm to anyone, and you've been always there. We are always live on our phone. You can't edit live. That's why we are always live, because we are very confident policemen and women that we will never break the law. And we thank you for walking with us the distances, and we thank you for understanding that this is more than just the marches, but is it also a statement towards our government and our leaders that enough is enough. By 30th of June, every for illegal foreigner in South Africa, and we are not playing, every foreigner must have left South Africa. If you are married to one, please sort out your papers. If it's your girlfriend or boyfriend, please sort out your papers. Because when we come for that, there will be no time. And it is not a joke. And we are thankful to the South African Defence Force Ndabezitha, who put out a statement to say they are not going to harass us on the 30th, because we have not planned to sabotage the country. We have not planned to sabotage our economy. We have not planned to kill anyone. But we are saying we will demonstrate in large numbers so that the government can see that if they don't listen to this, there's a potential problem during elections. There's a potential problem during business seminars that are conducted in the country, because we want each and every embassy to comment about this. We want each and every legal foreigner in South Africa. They must tell us what are they doing. Instead of going on social media and insulting us, what are they doing in correcting their brothers and sisters who are here illegally? And Nigerians must be very careful. Nigerians are very bold and ignorant. They must be very careful. And other foreigners from other South African countries, they must disassociate themselves with Nigerians, because Nigerians are the ones who are teaching people to be arrogant, are the ones who are teaching people to look down on South Africans and undermine South Africans. And this is a warning. We are men. We are too strong. We are stronger than them. We are a might. They mustn't seek for war. War is never a solution, because the war doesn't only kill those that are beaten. The war always kills from both sides, and we don't want that. We don't want the war. We do have the war. We have the power. We have men. We have our strategies, but we don't want to use that. We are saying just leave. Just leave the country. Leave our sisters. Leave our kids. Take away your drugs. Go feed your babies there. And what kind of men? Now they are showing that they are strong in South Africa. Why would you leave your wife and kids and want to be strong in another man's country? Nigerians must be careful. Actually, Nigerians, we issued on the 24th of May, we issued a statement that they must close all their businesses. So from tomorrow, we'll be checking all businesses that are owned by Nigerians, whether they are closed or not. We will check that up. And we are straightforward with it. We are not going to kill anyone. We are saying, let them close their shops. And Pakistanis and Somalis, they must vacate those spaza shops. Spaza shops belong to the South Africans. All those that are illegal immigrants and are owning saloons, they must vacate those shops. We don't care. You don't tell us what are we going to do after that. It's our country. We will decide. Don't ask us what we are going to do when you are gone. Just leave. This is our country. If we want to leave it hollow, we will leave it hollow. If we want to occupy it, we will occupy it. Don't ask us what we are going to do in our house. It's our house. It's our land. We are men, and we are standing up for this country. And this is not a joke. This is not a joke. All the leaders, Ndabezitha, who are supporting illegal immigrants, all the illegal immigrants in South Africa must go and build houses around that man's house.
Yes.
All the foreigners that are feeling that they are not safe, they must go and build shacks next to the leaders that are saying we must leave foreigners alone. They must just do us this favor and shut up, because we don't have time. We control the narrative of this country now. So we are not joking, and we are smart. We are 10 times smarter than those leaders who are saying we are not smart. And umuntu ohlekisa ngentelezi, that means he doesn't even know what is intelligence. Because I can change police into warriors with my intelligence. So if you are making a joke with intelligence here to KwaZulu, then you don't know what you are gunning for. Because we are not joking. We are not joking, and that intelligence is the one thing that has done something that even a politician can't do. A musician can't do. No leader can command 5,000 men, and those men don't break anything. It is because of that intelligence. So they must respect that intelligence. And we got another one. That one changes the whole narrative. So they must be very careful. They must be very careful. We thank you very much.